Great. And Deanne, after you had your wardrobe edited, and I don't know how I'd go with that actually, how did that feel?
It was great. Sam organised my whole wardrobe so I had corporate and it was all colour coordinated, and I had dresses and I had shirts and I had pants, so I get up in the morning and I don't have to scurry around to find things to wear, and it's sitting there ready to go. And then she's done me an area of smart casual, and she took a few things that were like too low cut for work that I just had in this mess in my wardrobe and went, that's fine to wear out casually. So now I've got new things in my wardrobe that were already there, and they're just in a new part of my wardrobe. Then we laid everything out on the floor and we photographed all the looks, and I had 4 or 5 items that suddenly became 15 items in my wardrobe through accessorising. Wow. So because, bad memory, I had to have photographs to think, how was that look for a barbecue? What can I wear for that?
But that's a time saver too for you, Deanne, because you're a busy woman and it's important to look and feel fabulous. So having those photographs is a great idea because you don't have to think.
If I know I've got a cocktail party coming up, I've got a drinks night, I already know what I'm going to wear because I've got the photograph, I've got the accessories. And the other thing we did was a shopping trip where I had a maxi dress that I loved, I've worn once, and Sam said, you need a pewter wedge. I went, oh yeah, because I don't want to do flats, it looks too casual. I don't want to do a heel, it looks too dressed up. She knew what to do that was halfway in between. We had a fantastic time. We went out to Tuggerah to David Jones and went on a great shopping trip. We probably only spent a few $100s, but it was just accessorising and tying all the looks together and finishing it so I feel like I'm polished. She did a few things like, let's get your basket with gold trim. So now I have gold sandals, a gold basket when I'm doing casual instead of rubber thongs. Leather handbag, rubber thongs. It just wasn't working, but I didn't know how to bring it together. So I now go out for breakfast on a Sunday or go up to the kids' nippets and I feel polished, casual, but polished. So it was, I've actually saved money, that's the truth, because I don't need to shop. I don't shop for leisure anymore. I shop when I need things. And I don't find myself meandering out in the shops wasting time. I've actually got more time to spend with my children and doing other things. So it was a brilliant experience for me. I can't wait for winter.
I know. I can't wait either. I'm trying to turn her into a brunette, so stay tuned.
In the meantime, Deanna's husband's doing cartwheels around the lounge. So Sam, accessories seem to be a big theme through style. I know when I turned up here today, I had my nice little pearls on.
No, we took those off. They were far too nana.
Yeah. and so
too many nana moments.
I didn't know that. I thought it matches nicely with my blue, but accessories are clearly a big part of style.
Definitely a huge part of style. Look, if we look at us around the table, if you have a look at this end, we've got Michelle, who is soft and summery, low tone on tone. So by bringing in a pewter necklace into her pieces, even if she was wearing black and white, we can soften her look by putting the pewter and the little khaki sort of dusty grey cami underneath her black and white. So suddenly pieces that on their own, like a white shirt, is too stark and hard for Michelle, accessories can tie it together. So I'm a lover of accessories because I like to keep wardrobes very minimal and tight. My husband will say that, yeah, sure. But on the day-to-day basis, I don't want to be looking and going, I've got 6 jackets and 6 pants and 10 shirts and nothing works together. I'd rather keep it nice and neat and tight and change the looks through accessories. Because I think what we'll all find is we find those pants that we feel comfortable in. And you may have 6 pairs, but you always come back to that pair that you feel comfortable in. Do you know what I mean? So I would rather wear that pair and change the look of them than trying to work hard at a pair that don't feel great. Accessories for Faith, very important, but much cleaner, stronger, dramatic accessories. So these girls could both be wearing a black t-shirt, whereas we need to soften Michelle's with the pewter and, maybe some gorgeous dusty pinks and rosy kind of colour beads. I know.
Yeah, she's loving it.
Been thinking that. Yes. But whereas Faith with the black t-shirt, I would put, maybe a big Diamante heart on it with a pair of jeans. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or gorgeous red hoop earrings. She needs to have something strong and striking and that will energise her. Same with you girls. If we don't put you with some high contrast and some colour, it's just not going to work. So accessories for you girls are really important. Now, it can be an accessory in a camisole, or it could be an accessory in a scarf or a pair of shoes. we all know that Sam Woods has a weakness for shoes. But that's another story. So I will always tell you need new shoes. But anyway.
That's why we like you.
So,
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, love shoes. Shoes and chocolate. Michelle keeps the chocolate in hand, but the shoes, I'm sorry.
Good chocolate. I notice it's just out of reach.
Yeah, just out of reach over there.
Chocolate.
Always chocolates at the VC studio.
Yeah.
Accessories definitely are important. You can have a more condensed, smaller wardrobe. The other thing is, you never grow out or grow into accessories. So if you put on a couple of kilos, your necklace is still going to fit you.
Yeah, I
okay.
like that.
Whereas you put on a couple of kilos, maybe that little cammy's going to be a little bit tight. So accessories are wonderful if you're thinking, I'm going to lose that couple of kilos that I've been trying to lose, or you've got the opposite problem and you think you're trying to put on weight. So the accessories are fabulous. They love us whether we're fat or thin. And the other thing is accessories can change your look each season. So that basic black pant, white shirt, cream shirt, charcoal pant can be made look modern by simply throwing, this season's new scarf around it, around the neck of the shirt. So you don't have to reinvest in your wardrobe each season. You can pick up a couple of key pieces, accessories. So accessories are a great inexpensive way to change your look and to update it. Yeah. So love accessories.
So what I'm hearing is this style thing is really about the individual.
Definitely.
So that must help you in your role.
Oh, very much. I used to wear suits to work all the time, and I had to play with the boys because I was doing what the boys do. And I slowly got out of that, but when I got to meet with Sam, I realised that I could actually keep my wardrobe looking really feminine and still having credibility without wearing suits. So everything in my wardrobe, I think I have one suit now that I drag out when I really need to, but everything else is actually about my personality. It's not actually about what I perceived I needed to wear, it's how I feel. And I actually feel that that's great for my clients because then they feel more comfortable with me and they're a little bit more relaxed. It's not someone standing there in a suit that's an image of what they see as an agent. So I can actually go on my day off knowing that I look really smart. Often I have to meet people on my day off and I'll be appropriately dressed, that's in the right colours, everything matches, and I won't feel like, God, I'm too scruffy to meet somebody today. I still look okay because I find with me, life, work, children, everything's intermingled. I don't actually have that time when I'm just at work and then I have time when I'm just with my kids. I can be on the phone with my kids dealing with a client. People call me out on a Sunday when I've been at Nippers and I can feel like the whole time I'm really confident now that everything's matching, I look okay, and I'm reasonably presentable even on a Sunday morning. So it's changed my whole way of how I think about my corporate wardrobe. It's intermingled. Yeah.
That's wonderful, isn't it?
And I think too, one thing that's really important, not that we're a huge advocate of tracksuits, but if you are going to go down that casual line, make sure it's in your key colour. Because you can be, rest assured, you're always going to run into a client while you're picking up the fruit and veg. So, but yeah, no, definitely it takes the ease out of it. And it's interesting how you said that about feeling like you've got to have that power dressing with the boys, because that doesn't sit comfortable with I'm an autumn, so my colour palette is very rich and warm and earthy. So I don't do that power dressing very well at all. I need to have it more warm and earthy and gutsy, yes, but not, the black suit, white shirt and the red scarf. That just doesn't sit with me. It makes me look tired and it just isn't my personality. So I think when you realise that and you still are dressed appropriately for the situation, but it's for you, you just shine, and that's great. And you girls must have something quirky and fun and lively about you, because that's what spring palettes are. They're quirky, they're fun. We're the three of us are warm skin tones, but you girls need dramatic, vibrant, clear, fun, lively colour. I need the more murky, rich, dirty, earthy colours. So, and low contrast. So yeah, it's all about the individual, Sue.
I think I'm liking this style thing.